Not the easiest day today on the stock market, but Tesla is really outperforming. We are up almost 4%. We closed at 442.79, up $16.94. Post-market, we are down a little bit. Let's take a look at what this means on our chart. Today, we are even breaking a milestone. So we had identified 440 as a resistance to break before getting up to 467. The 440 is gone. We closed above today. 2 days ago, we tried to stay above. We could not stay above. So some people 2 days ago paid above 440 to get a Tesla share, but then the price came down. Today we closed above. So at the close, if you wanted to buy a share, it was more than 440. So when this happens, we are a little bit more cautious. This is good that we closed above 440. That's a fact. This is an advancement compared to what happened 2 days ago. Still, the price went as high as 444.95. Let's call it 445. And we have not gone above that number. So the break at 440 is a little bit less sure than if we never had that move above 440 2 days ago. We'll see how this pans out. Everything else in terms of technical indicators is super great. Let's take a look at the 1 hour charts to get the play-by-play. Yeah, we had the weakening yesterday and we came very close, just a little bit lower, and this was not super precise. A little bit lower than 426.47. We stayed there for 3 hours. And today, the first thing in the morning, we started to go higher and we have reached 440. Right smack on it, and we stayed there. You know when a resistance is important, when a stock stays there and gets stuck there for a while. So we have gotten stuck below it right here for 1 hour. The first candle, second candle, look at this. Right smack on it, cannot make this up. Right smack on it, right smack on it, right smack on it. For 5 hours, we stayed there. And the tug of war between the buyers and sellers was at play. And notice that the highs, notice that the lows were pretty high. This is the low of the first candle. This is the low second, the low. So you see, again, the same pattern. Lows are getting higher. This is a very tiny pattern, but it's the same pattern. It can be big, it can be small, but it has the same function. These are the lows coming up. The highs are flat. Boom. We have a break. This should be continuing. Yes, we've talked about this. I won't talk about it again. But if we look at this pattern only, we have a break. We should be continuing. And where should we go? We should be going to 467 eventually. This is the current rate of ascent. We are still into that rate of ascent. So we should be eventually going to 467. I'm talking about the end of September. And for those of you that love to sell covered calls, this is where you need to put them. You put your covered calls outside of the bullish channel right here, and then you just decide at the expiry date that you want to set them. But still outside of that bullish channel, because this is the current rate of ascent, so you put your covered calls above the rate of ascent, and this is the best place because you are as close as possible, and there's a very good chance, because the rate of ascent is defined, that you won't get exercised. Yeah, I cannot complain with Tesla. This is going higher and higher. We love this. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. VIX cooling down a little bit. We are down 0.45. We love this. We are still above 16. I prefer it below 16. We'll see what happens for the rest of the week. But look at the stock and look at this. 0.37% down, 0.28, 0.26, 0.35. Powell did something not too nice yesterday, complaining about the stock market, saying that it is overbought and everything. I guess this is having still an effect, because look at Dow Jones. We were into this bullish channel. This was our rate of ascent, and now boom, we are outside of it. Okay, we are no longer into this rate of ascent. We need to see what is going to happen. The first thing is that we could be going down to 45,767. We should be bouncing here. The highs were flat right here, and we were making higher lows. Boom, we had a move. And there's profit there. You don't have to stay into a position for 3 months in order to make profits. You can make smaller profits. So this one should be going down to 45,767. All of our technical indicators are good. So it means that this is just a pullback for now. We cannot conclude that the stock market is going down. This is just a regular pullback. This is just regular noise. SPX is cooling down a little bit, and not too long ago we climbed above this bullish channel resistance. So this is going to be used as support. So we still have a little bit of a move before we are getting to that support. Nasdaq, the same thing. It's possible that we go back to 23,964. So far, this is just a pullback. Russell, the same thing. Russell cannot break 2467 so far. We have been staying around that number for a while. So take a look at the heat map of the market. Look at this. This is not very pretty, but look at Tesla right here. Tesla plus 4%. So Tesla is really standing out. For the size of the company that Tesla is, 4% up while everybody else is down. This is impressive. Let's take a look at gold, Bitcoin, silver. So silver, a little bit of a pullback, right smack on support. This is what's supposed to be happening. All the technical indicators are good. Silver, the same thing, cannot break that diagonal resistance right here. Still on support above 44.55. Cannot complain about that. Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin is showing some signs of life a little bit. 111,940, remember that number. So now we are perfectly bouncing on it. It's been 3 days now. We cannot go lower, and now, okay, we are starting to go higher. So this is good news. Let's hope that Bitcoin is going to go back farther. Our technical indicators have not turned back yet, so this is very early. This is the first candle in the right direction, in the direction of the bounce. We'll see when our indicators are going to turn. Ethereum, not as good. Ethereum is not as good. Yes, we are stopping at support. At 4,091, we are stopping there. But there's no green candle as we have on Bitcoin. So Ethereum, pattern-wise, is not as good. And the same as Bitcoin in terms of our technical indicators. We are all bearish for now, but support is holding. So price is king. The technical indicators are nice, but price is king. So if we stay above 4,091, I don't care what the indicators say. If we lose 4,091 while our indicators are bearish, then boom, this is a short. And BMNR is also cooling down. We are getting close to support right now. We'll see what happens if we bounce or not. And we are starting to see some news that Q3 is poised to be a strong quarter for Tesla. Because of the expiring EV credits, September 30th, many people have bought Teslas and other EVs, so I think this is going to give a nice push. The firm estimates deliveries of 465,000 to 470,000, up 22% quarter over quarter, and 1% year on year ahead of consensus of 44K. Of course, part of the upside stems from US buyers rushing to take advantage of the expiring $7,500 electric vehicle tax credit. While China also contributed, we estimate 170K deliveries in Q3 or 10K above our estimate. And the firm expects auto gross margins excluding credits of about 17%. But looking ahead, Wolf cautioned that Q4 will be more challenging with a step down in revenue and earnings as US demand is pulled forward by tax incentives. Yeah, so people that were going to buy this fall are going to buy in September, and nobody might be buying in the fall. Still, Wolf pointed to several offsets. Seasonally stronger demand in Q4, especially in China and Europe. New model launches, including the Model Y and Tesla's upcoming affordable lineup, rising energy storage deployments, and progress in autonomy. We'll see. Let's look at Q3 first, and then we can look at Q4. So a fantastic job for Tesla today. This is great. Let's hope we can break 445 tomorrow, and let's just agree that Tesla should reach 467 by the end of the week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. Don't forget my Trendline intensives, where you can learn how to draw these wonderful lines that makes stocks stop on them. These are powerful lines. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.